All right, guys, how's it going today? So, briefly, I want to go over what options flow is, right? Now, you may or may not have heard this, but it's something that I track and, a number of other really good traders that I know also follow, right? And it's, when you hear about options flow, it's basically just kind of following the smart money, right? So, and we post these in our group too, right? A couple of our guys, Cruz and Kets, they're really good about this. They're on top of this all day long, and they'll post what they see in the room for us and all the other members in our group, and it works out more times than not. I'll tell you what. Like for example, this one at the top here, shop. So it'll come up shop Shopify, 4/8, that's the expiration, 620 puts, right? So it was the 620 strike puts, bought 500 of them at the ask, for 210 per contract on average, right? And that's not like a huge size, right? The bigger the better, the kind of the more conviction in the trade. And what you really want to see is you want to see sweepers above the ask, right? Which means people like someone really wants to get in the trade, right? But this one actually ended up working out really well today. I took this trade in the morning, the 620 puts. I got out of them at about 8, and but those went up to like over 10, I believe. So a 5x move just from today, right? Amazon 0414 3295 calls, 924 of them sold below bid, right? So someone's basically betting that Amazon stays below 3295 by next Friday. Okay. Tesla, saw some calls come in 0408 1070 strike calls, bought 844 above OI at the ask, right? So above OI means it's the volume is higher than the OI, right? So these are new calls coming in, right? So, I don't need to go over all of these, but basically this is a way for you to follow the smart money, right? These are, what the big dogs are doing, right? You'll see an order sometimes that comes in, $1 million worth of puts or calls, right? And here, this one right here, put this right here, 0408 2750 puts at ask, very active all day long, almost $2 million worth between 46 and 37 each, for Google, right? So that's a big order, right? And that's something that catches our eye when we see something like that, right? I actually took that one as well, and I posted that in the chat room. Yeah. So that one worked out pretty well. That was just quick in and out for me. Made $664 just off of that, right? But what you want to do with this flow is not just follow it blindly, but look at the chart and use it to put it on your radar, and if the chart agrees, then take it, right? And that's basically what I do, right? So when I see flow coming in like that, and it looks interesting to me, I'll take a look at the chart, and so here actually Google, right? So I took that literally right around here, and Google was looking bearish to me. It had sold off down to 2710 area and then bounced up to 2750, and I took it because the chart was looking bearish to me. It was hitting this trend line, and I needed some hedges going into tomorrow. Once I think I took it off when it was down in this 2730 area, something like that. And it was nice. It was a nice quick $600, right? I mean, I was in the trade at 3, and I was out at 320, right? So in 20 minutes, I made $600 on that Google trade, all because of that flow that popped up, right? I mean, I wasn't looking at Google at the moment, but because that popped up, I took a look at the chart. I was like, yes, this definitely looks bearish. I'm gonna take this trade, right? So I took the trade, and sometimes I won't take the exact same thing, right? Sometimes I'll play like a calendar spread based off of it, or like a debit spread. I could have taken the 2750 by 2720 put debit spread, or I could have taken a call credit spread, right? Because if someone's bearish, you know, but I don't think it's going to drop too much, I might just put on a call credit spread at that exact strike. So there's a lot of different ways that you can slice it, right? I'm not going to get into like the details of the trade, but the point I want to get at here is, with that options flow, it's a good tool to add to your tool chest, right? So if it comes in, put it on your radar. How's it looking, right? Look at the chart. Does the chart look bearish to you? Is the flow bearish, right? Or is the flow bullish? And does the chart agree with it, right? And if it does, if the stars align on it, then go ahead and take the trade, right? But don't just blindly follow, options flow, right? Because, like I said, like it does work more times than not, I will say, but it doesn't work every time, right? So, you have to increase your odds of success by having a method to it, right? And that also includes, making sure that the setup is there, right? Sometimes people know things that other people don't, right? These are smart, savvy guys sometimes that we're following, and I'll see flow that'll come in, that precedes news, and it'll be some sort of bearish flow, and then it turns out there were some sort of sanctions that were put out, right? Or actually right before Congress passed that legislation for cannabis, there was lots of Tilray flow coming through, lots of CGC flow coming through, just lots of different marijuana companies, call flow coming through, right? So someone knew something, right, for all of that. It was millions of dollars worth of call flow being bought, right? So someone knew something, and if I can remember correctly, some of that call flow that they were buying went like 10x. So one of the trades went like $1 million to $10 million, right? So someone 10x $1 million trade, which is just incredible to me. So that's really all I wanted to go over today, though. I can go over a more detailed video in the future, about what specific trades I might take, because like I said, sometimes I'll take the straight calls or the straight puts as they come through on the put flow or call flow, or I'll take a calendar spread, right? Like if I see Tesla 1100 strike calls, I'll take I'll sell those same strike, same expiration calls, and then I'll buy ones for like a later date, right? Or I would make it a debit spread, and I would do Tesla 1050 calls. I would follow that flow, and then I'd slap some short calls above it, right? Or you could even do butterflies, or like I said, you can do a put credit spread or a call credit spread, whatever. But I'm going to go over that in more detail in another video. But I think that covers the basics of the options flow. We're basically just following the smart money, and using technical analysis to determine whether we're going to follow the flow with them, okay? And that just basically increases your odds of success, okay? If you guys have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section, or head on over to the Discord, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. And if you want to get access to flow like this, then obviously you're going to want to join our Discord, because we provide that to you guys for free as a part of your membership. A lot of people pay $50 to $100 a month to get access to that kind of data, and we provide it to you guys, right? So you're saving yourself $100 a month by joining our group, and we charge $50 a month, right? So you're getting not just options flow data, but also you're getting education, you're getting trade alerts, you're getting watch lists, you're getting free levels. You know, we offer a lot in our group, right? So come check it out. You know, but like I said, if you have any questions, leave in the comment section or head on over to Discord. All right, y'all. Have a good day.